Welcome to the Make Every Day Amazing podcast. Do you want to do more with your life, but you feel the cards have been stacked against you? Once you learn that things happen for you, not to you, you can begin to see your own transformation in the mirror, and the people around you will know that you're on fire. This podcast will show you a whole new outlook on life and set you up for success. Your host, Todd Harmison, will help you make every day amazing.
Hey everybody, hello amazing listeners, and welcome back to the Every Day is Amazing podcast. I'm your host, Todd Harmison, and man, am I excited to have you here with me today. It's the day after Christmas. Boy, we celebrated with family and just had such an amazing Christmas holiday here. Got to spend time with the grandbabies, and you know, anytime as you followed along, anytime that Grandpa gets to spend time with his grandkids, it is an amazing day. But I want to dive into the magic of the holiday season. You know, so many times the memories that we're able to cherish and make those memories, the laughter and the connections this time of year are so special. So grab your coffee, your tea, hot cocoa, maybe even a Coke Zero, and let's take a walk down memory lane together. As we gather with family and friends, the holidays have a way of bringing back vivid memories. Whether it's the smell of Grandma's cooking and the famous cookies, the laughter of the family all in the house together. You know, for my family, it was always Christmas Eve was at Grandma and Grandpa's house. You know, Grandma would have dinner over there and like appetizers, hors d'oeuvres, things to snack on. Things really, honestly, probably things to keep me busy as the grandchild. And then before, you know, it got too late, we would open up packages, presents from Grandma and Grandpa. And then it was time to go home, you know, get ready for Santa Claus to come that night. We oftentimes played games, you know, whether it was euchre or board games with Grandma and Grandpa. And then to open up the packages was always, you know, that memory that I always had, you know. And so it's kind of like, you know, now that I'm a grandparent, you know, I sit back and I think about that, you know, Christmas Eve, we went to dinner with our friends that evening, or that actually it wasn't even really evening. It was a late lunch, early dinner. You know, we went and spent time with them, and then we were at home. Jacob had to work, and of course, Jordan, my oldest boy, is in Florida, and he called on Christmas Eve with some exciting news and everything. And then we knew that, you know, Justin had just made it home with his wife, Amanda, back to their home outside of Atlanta. Of course, they were up here the days leading up to Christmas and everything. And I sit back and Sean and I were watching television Christmas Eve, you know, and I was just reminiscing and thinking about that time as a child with Grandma and Grandpa and how, you know, the memories that I had made and the things that just warmed my heart on Christmas Eve and everything. Some of the best memories, you know, also included then watching the Christmas parade on, you know, Christmas morning, and you know, and then just the house, the decorations, and getting up early on Christmas to see what Santa had brought to us. You know, this year with the grandbabies, you know, they had Christmas at home. Mom and Dad were there with the kids, you know, when they got up on Christmas Day to see them. And then they went to another family event in midday. And then that afternoon on Christmas, Bodie and Berkeley and Hannah and Jacob, they were all at our house, you know, and opening up the Christmas gifts. And when we saw little Berkeley walk in the front door and she saw all those Christmas gifts in the family room for her and for her brother, you know, she just lit up, and I was able to capture a lot of that on video and everything, you know, and I thought about, you know, and I'm very glad that my dad had called and he said, hey, you know, video the kids, you know, because great grandma and grandpa didn't get that opportunity to see the kids opening up the gifts and everything in person. So I did. I was able to record it And then after all the gifts have been opened and the kids were playing and everything, I brought all those videos in and made an actual Harmison Christmas 2024 video that I could send to the great grandparents, my parents, so that they were able to enjoy and watch the kids and everything. So that was, that was the memories that I made for this year. And then, of course, after the kids opened up their gifts and everything, Sean made Christmas dinner here at the house. We had chicken noodles and mashed potatoes and green beans and rolls, and just we all sat down at the dinner table together. And that really reminds me of, what is so important at Christmas time, and that's making those memories. Pawpaw was able to put those memories up here, and then have that video that I can go back and watch, and just, on those days that maybe you're not having an amazing moment, and you just need to be uplifted. You're able to go back and draw upon those memories or watch that video that I made, to really connect and be reminded of how much of a blessing that I have with the grandkids and my family and everything. So let's not forget, though, how we fully embrace the moment of Christmas and the true spirit of giving and helping those that are hurting and those that are in need, So keep those folks in your prayer. The message of prayer and everything, especially during the holiday season, is so important. And to cherish those memories and engage with the people that are around you. It doesn't just stop on Christmas Day. Here we are after Christmas now, and it's back to work, and it's back to the hustle and the grind and getting things done, but you've got to remember to take care of yourself. You've got to remember to sit back and remember that every day is truly amazing, and sharing that laughter with people and just having that heartfelt hug and sitting quietly with family and friends and talking and reminiscing. That's what it's all about. We've got 364 days again until we're going to do it all over again, And every day that we get up, we're one day closer to Christmas of the next year and making more memories. Every day when you get up, we've got to make those memories. We've got to remember how amazing our life is in the world that we live in. Holidays are not going to be perfect, okay? You've got to make the connections. You've got to make the joy and the love and set aside the stress and the anxiety and the things that happen, that just cause the stress and everything. Put those aside. Those are going to be so minute in the grand scheme of life. All right? So if the turkey got burnt or the dogs knocked over the Christmas tree, or in our case, the cats got into the Christmas tree and started pulling the ornaments off, you laugh about it. Those are the things that make memories. That's what makes it so special every year. The mess, the chaos, the love, the grandchildren, sitting back and listening and hearing their little voices and their laughter and their excitement. That's what makes every day amazing. Okay? So thank you for spending a part of your day with me today, spending this December the 26th. But before we wrap up, I got a couple quick things to ask of you. Christmas gift to me would be for you to go down and smash this podcast. If you're on YouTube, follow, subscribe to me. Share this message or this podcast with somebody that maybe needs to hear it. Somebody that you feel is struggling out there. Somebody that needs to hear the message that every day is amazing. All right? If you're able to share that message and you join in, you're going to join with other amazing people. In January, I'm going to be announcing an introductory offer that's going to give you an opportunity to join a group. And this is not just any group. This is an exclusive group of amazing people that I'm going to put together that I want to I want to bond with, and I want to talk about every week how things are amazing. And we're going to reminisce, and we're going to talk about the ups and the downs that we've gone through and how we've conquered those struggles of life so that we still realize that every day is amazing. And I look forward to that. That is something I've wanted to do, for a year now. And in January, we're going to make that happen. So every day is amazing. It's going to start something new in January. We're going to roll it out, and then we're going to start having these group meetings in February. All right? So please remember, you have the power to make every day amazing. All right? Check us out on Facebook, YouTube for more inspiring messages. All right? Please, again, go down there, smash that like and subscribe button. Share my message with your social media network. We can grow this and make an army of people who know that every day is amazing. Merry Christmas.
And that's a wrap. Another episode of the Make Every Day Amazing podcast is in the books. Thanks a million for tuning in. Before you go, could you do me a quick favor? Head over to iTunes or wherever you listen to your podcast and drop a rating for the show. Your feedback helps amazing people just like you discover this podcast. Speaking of amazing people, are you the next amazing success story in the making? If you're ready to tackle life and its lessons both personally and professionally, together we're going to build you a path to success. Are you ready to jump on board? I'll see you on the next Make Every Day Amazing podcast.